everyone, and welcome to this week's Less Than 10 Talk. I'm Piper Harris, the CEO and coach of Poema Women's Success Coaching. So today's topic, emotions, do they belong in the workplace? Listen, do you believe that getting emotional at work is going to interfere with your productivity? Is there a crier in your office? How about the angry guy? What about a negative Nancy or the too passionate Paul? These people can make things uncomfortable and frustrating, and maybe you're one of them. At work, most of the time, we don't have those deep ties of love that drive and motivate us to assume the best of someone like we do with our family and our friends. However, you don't have to have those deep ties. You really don't, to benefit you at work. What you need is emotional intelligence. It's simple awareness and empathy that can help you achieve success, okay? And it helps you be aware to reach goals, to solve problems, and to navigate office politics. So first, what is emotional intelligence? The dictionary says it's the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. So in the workplace, there are four areas that you need to be aware of and practice to bring emotional intelligence in and take the emotions out. So number one in emotional intelligence in the workplace and in life is self-awareness. You need to recognize that your emotions have impact, and you also have to listen to those gut feelings when you're making decisions. So for example, have you ever walked into a room, you're about to give a presentation, and you just sense that something is off? Maybe it's a look, maybe it's just a gut feeling. This is a lot of times called instinct, but it really is a branch of emotional intelligence. You're very self-aware. Number two that you really need to hone in on in the workplace and your personal life is self-management. So this is the ability to control your emotions and your behaviors and to adapt to changing circumstances. So what happens when your condescending boss speaks down to you yet again? Are you able to manage your anger? Are you able to listen, evaluate, and problem solve? Here's another question. Part of this self-management is also knowing when you need help. Are you able to ask for help? The third area of emotional intelligence that you really need to work on is social awareness. So this is the ability to understand, to sense, and to react to the emotions of everybody around you, to make sure that everybody's comfortable socially. So you can all think of those situations. The guy that talks too close, he's in your personal bubble. Everybody has those people in their life that makes them uncomfortable. They don't have social awareness. So can you tell when you're unintentionally making someone uncomfortable, or you're irritating them, or your smile is just upsetting to them? So for example, I know when I get very passionate when I talk about work and life and things are going on, I can talk too much about myself. And I have learned to hone in on this. It's not because I'm trying to take over conversations. I'm just excited. So I've learned to hone in on and be self-aware of this is what I'm doing. I need to manage this behavior, but I also need to be socially aware when someone's had enough. With my husband, he just starts dozing off. With my best friend, she kind of just drops her face. Now, when I'm in other environments, in work environments, I tend to hopefully listen more than I speak, that 80-20 rule. But again, social awareness is so, so key. Here's another pro tip with social awareness. You can use the social setting, that you're in and mirror whoever you are speaking with. If you're not socially secure, you can mirror whatever the other person's doing. Are they standing with their hands behind their back? Are they like me, talking with their hands? Are they touching? Any of those things, you can mirror the individual. So socially, it's going to be a comfortable environment for yourself and the other individual. Number four is relationship management. So this is the ability to inspire and influence and connect to everybody and manage conflict. This is so important. Can you remain calm? Can you energize the group? Can you focus on someone else's distress without it upsetting you? and not causing more of a situation? Can you diffuse conflict with humor, or can you really listen to someone's point of view? EQ can be practiced, and when harnessed, it can absolutely strengthen your ability to navigate workplace situations and relationships. So, do emotions belong at work? Well, we can have emotions. It's how we manage them and we turn them into emotional intelligence, our ability to recognize emotions in ourselves, in our others, and leverage them for ourselves to have greater leadership and impact in our organizations. So I'd love to hear from you. What are some tips and tricks that you have for individuals in practicing and honing emotional intelligence at work? There are a myriad of other tips that we could give you, but I want to hear from you. Take the emotion out of it and add in intelligence. Emotional intelligence is key to your success in the workplace. So remember, you need to practice self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management for the most success in your workplace. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Piper Harris with Poema Women's Success Coaching. This is your Lesson 10 Talk for this week. I'll see you next time.